Hey friends, welcome back to the Cosmic Royal family. If this is your first time here, welcome. And if you guys are returning, welcome back. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get into another Divine Headquarters message. Okay, another Cosmic Royal family message for you guys. This message is for the star seeds. This message is for the chosen ones, those of you guys that vibrate on the 144K frequency. Those of you guys that are true angelic beings walking this earth. Collective. Let's see. Let's get some messages from your guides. Thank you. Light codes. It says receive, transmit. Okay. Sorry about that, you guys. So we have light codes. So it says receive, transmit, decode light. Decode light codes or light language. So you guys could speak the light language. Okay, so the light language, you guys, is actually speaking in tongues. You know how certain people, they think that they're speaking in tongue. Actually, spirits say that not everybody can speak in tongue. And a lot of people that be sitting up pretending to speak in tongue, but they're not really speaking in tongue, and it's actually not even called speaking in tongue. It's light language. And you are someone who has the ability to tap into that ancient language. It's a language. Okay? So that's very, very dope. That is very, very, very dope. That light language is how you connect with higher realms, how you communicate with beings of higher light. They understand their light language. That's their language. When you get off this video, go on TikTok and type in light language and see what comes up. Hear what other people are having to say about this. All right. Then we have elevation, rise in vibration, frequency, timeline, or understanding, ascension. Okay, so you guys have went through some type of elevation, or you're constantly, I'm hearing, you're constantly on the rise. You're never in one frequency for long. That's why you don't even keep friends long. That's the life of a light being. We don't keep friends very long because we are constantly evolving, and we evolve at a more rapid, higher rate than people around us. We outgrow connections, relationships, partnerships, friendships so fast. We vibrate out of those connections. You know, I'm hearing like a lot of people may take it personally when maybe you kind of, I'm not even thinking that you pull back. They just kind of energetically fall off of your frequency. That's the energy that I'm getting. And it's not to be taken personally. You know, you cannot help that you are so good at ascending. You're constantly doing the work on yourself. And I'm hearing maybe you get bored easily with people who are not actually evolving. It starts to bore you. And it's hard for you to communicate and talk to people who talk and communicate and vibrate on such a low level. Like, it's hard. It's almost like you like to stay by yourself and be alone, because talking to people outside of yourself sometimes, it's like you have to come down off of your frequency of safety to even speak with them. You got to actually come down where a lot of low-level spirits and things exist, where it's you could possibly even get an attachment when you come down to the level of energetically where these people are. I'm hearing it's exhausting. It's exhausting. You know, you don't be like trying to be rude or nothing. Some people may be mistaking you guys for being rude. You're not being rude. You're protecting your energy. You know, sometimes you will come down, especially if you're like a spiritual teacher, whether you have a platform or not. Some people are just called to guide and lead others spiritually, and they don't have a platform, but everybody that they cross paths with is their touch and their change forever. You leave permanent marks on people who cross paths with you, you know? So yeah, I'm hearing a chore. Some of you guys think it's almost like a chore to mingle with people, interact with people, and things like that. It's like I'm searching for my soul tribe, Mystic. I'm searching for my soul tribe. You know, your soul tribe is coming. Your soul tribe is coming where you'll be able to communicate and talk to not just like-minded individual, but people on your frequency. You know, so it won't feel so exhausting or draining when you are just trying to be sociable, because you are truly a social butterfly. But by the time you get done being sociable, you be so drained, because it's rare for people to obtain the type of energy that you have, to be around or cross paths with someone with the type of energy that you have. So when they meet someone who has this light, high intensity, high frequency, high vibrational healing energy, it makes them feel good. It makes them feel good. It's almost like drugs. I mean, it's almost like people get addicted to your energy. It's like a hit. It's like a hit. Y'all have people out here like dope fiends, crackheads, trying to find that hit again. You're not gonna, and see, that's the thing. Like, this is where people really, really mess themselves up, because when they mishandle you and your good energy and you remove yourself from their life, these people go haywire, because they're always trying to find this energy again. Where can I find this energy again? I'm telling you, they be like crackheads out here looking for the next hit, and it's hard to come by divine energy, collective. That the next time they can get that divine rush, you know, they can feel it through their veins, collective, when you are sharing and giving your energy to these people, and when you're pouring into them. And when you pull back, these people go haywire. Some of you guys, you've had friends that just snap on you, turn on you, get mad when you take time out for yourself. They start tripping, losing it, saying weird things, acting weird, getting aggressive. And you will pull completely back from these people because your energy was never theirs to keep. You were just lending your frequency. You were lending your divinity. You were lending your healing energy to these people. You guys attract a lot of possessive people, or people become possessive over you energetically. Some of you guys, you could have been in some relationships that turned abusive, because when you get ready to move on with your life, partners don't want to let you go, because they quickly find out that there is no greater love like yours. There is no greater energy like yours. There is no one that is going to be as compassionate as you were to these people. They will never, ever, ever find this energy again, because collective, you're called the 144K for a reason, energetically. That frequency, that's a rare thing for a person to be able to get to. Like, I'm not even going to say get to. That's not something that you get to. It's something that you're born with. Maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. Someone's name could be Mabel. Someone's grandmother's name was Mabel. Mabel could make some good pies, okay? Whoever this is, I'm seeing pies. I'm seeing cornbread in the old cast iron skillet pans. Homemade apple pies. Somebody's grandma could cook. I just need a plate. Can I just get a plate? I love me a good treat. I love grandma's cooking. I don't care who grandma it is. It's going to be good. Timekeeper works with the flow of time, balancing the past, present, and future, ensuring that things unfold accordingly to divine time and collective. So you're like some type of timekeeper, collective. And we have Druid, maintain deep bonds and harmony with plants, animals, and the land, following the rhythms of nature for healing, guidance, and peace between people and our physical world. So you guys are some type of timekeeper. Works with the flow of time, balancing the past, present, and the future, ensuring that things unfold according to divine timing. You guys are here to make sure that everything go as planned. That don't nothing. So you do okay, because I feel like I'm getting ahead of myself. Calm down. Some of you guys may have ADHD, like me. So, you know, like, explaining things comes off as chaotic. So, You guys do a lot of things in the spirit realm. You visit a lot of places, a lot of people who could be doing things that could be destructive to the ever flow of divine time collective. Like, so you intercede and you step in to stop people from doing things that could totally throw off like this timeline. You're here to protect certain things on this timeline and to protect future timelines and things like that. You're here to make sure that things flow naturally without someone, I heard, using magic. Oh, okay, so you're that type of powerful, where you make sure energetically that dark wizards, dark witches, and dark warlocks don't do things to throw something off that could totally go against God's timing and planning and things like that. You have dismantled so many spiritual hits and attacks in the spirit realm, where someone got their hands on the wrong type of magic, and you guys come in energetically and you de-escalate the situation. You're that type of powerful. You're like almost spiritual, the spiritual police of magic. Because you're super powerful yourself. So you're making sure energetically that no one is misusing magic, I'm hearing, or no one is using any type of abilities or anything like that to destroy this timeline or to alter this timeline that could affect innocent people, I'm getting. You guys have deep bonds with plants and animals in the land. So you're very connected to plants, animals, and the land. I'm hearing children as well. You guys work very well with new souls, okay? So a lot of your contract, you will cross paths with a lot of new souls. It says relatively new to earth, seeking to learn and grow through incarnations, life and experiences. Incarnations and life experiences. So you guys cross paths with a lot of people who this is their first rodeo. Bless your heart. Bless your heart, collective. Listen, I can always tell a new soul. You can tell a new soul. They're normally the most arrogant, the most boastful, the most prideful, the most reckless, the most ruthless, the most power hungry, the most I want to dominate, I want to take over the world. Like Trump, he's a new soul. He's a baby soul. This constant thing of wanting power and control. There are a few other people who are new souls. You can just tell. You can tell. All right? Like, this is their first rodeo. They haven't reincarnated that many times. And if they have, it's always they're struggling to learn the same lesson. They're struggling to learn, like, simple karmic lessons here. If y'all know any other new souls, put them in the comment section. I'm going to be very interested in kind of like looking into that myself, but that's just one soul that I know for a fact. He's very much a newer soul. Yeah, that's where the lack of empathy and compassion comes from. You know, look at that. Training, developing or practicing a skill, craft, or art or prophecy. You guys are here to train new souls. Bless your heart. Oh my God. Listen, I'm sorry. I know the universe got a big payout check for you, because baby, like, oh my God, how did you get this job? Like, what did you put on your resume, collective? Why divine done sent you here to train new souls? Oh my God. Jesus Christ. I'm trying to think back. As a matter of fact, I have crossed paths with people who are new souls, and it seemed like it was always a training session, a learning experience with them being around me. Like, they always end up learning very valuable lessons, right? I'm not intentionally teaching them anything. I'm just existing. I'm just existing on their timeline and their frequency. Y'all here training people. You guys are training people how to exist as a new soul, how to function, you know? You must be like a real ancient soul collective. Jesus, listen, I don't want your job. Like, if that's not something that is on my resume, I don't think I want. Woo, collective. Soundkeeper. Preserve sacred chants and harnesses sound using frequency and vibrational medicine to awaken and align energetic fields on a personal and planetary level. All right, so you guys, you may be a musician. And because you are a musician, you are also a healer. You know, you heal people through music. You make people feel good through music, especially if you're not doing like low vibrational, low frequency type of music. Okay, you may have also created a music channel where you do healing frequencies and things like that. Like, that's a part of your calling. Because there is so much low level, low frequency music on this earth collective. And it has like these kids in a trance and people in a trance, right? Under demonic possession. You're here to create a higher frequency music that's going to snap people out of that. Heal people, collective. You're supposed to use sounds and frequencies. It's like medicine to the soul. Some of you guys, it's your voice. You're a singer. And you're supposed to make healing music. Then we have soul family, deep soul level connections, spanning across multiple timelines collective. Didn't we just say you guys you're gonna find your soul family, or they're gonna find you? The universe is just gonna align you to your soul tribe. There you go. Woo! The storm caller works with thunder, lightning, chaotic forces for renewal and awakening here. So, and here you guys are calling the storm in people's lives. You're not doing this intentionally, okay? So I'm not to be mistaken for you just going to people's lives using magic to, you know, putting them in storm water and shit like that. No, you are the storm. You come into people's life when they have been stuck and stagnant in an old way of thinking and an old way of living and doing things for far too long. And that they have been getting the signs and the synchronicities and the messages from divine and their guides that it's time to snap out of it. It's time to move on. It's time to heal. It's time to do better. And they refuse. The universe will send you the storm caller to their life, and you will call on the storm. When you cross paths with people, you shake up their whole world. And it forces them into an awakening. It forces them into a renewal collective. If they're holding on to something and they're afraid to let go of it, you'll come into their life. And I'm hearing you just shake up their whole world. Things fall apart to be put back together in the correct way. You could be a doula. Support and guide during a period of transition or a new experience. The human experience. Oh my God. Look at this. It says support and guide during a period of transition or a new experience. The human experience. So some of you guys can go into the spirit and help souls to transition to the other side. Because I did hear death doula. And others of you guys, well, I'm not going to say others of you guys. You could be the same person here. You could be a birth doula. Hence the reason of training new souls. So I feel like you are a doula on a deeper level, collective. You're still doing doula work even when people are grown. You come into their life to help them recalibrate, to get reattuned, collective. To teach them how to be a good human. All right? Can't make it up. Ancient soul. There you go. Catalyst. There you go. Personal force that stimulates change, growth, or awakening in others. So y'all, let me say this. You know how a doula, they help a person be born? Like they help, is it like almost like a midwife? Right? But I'm getting this doula energy, like you're not actually doing like, well, yeah, kinda. You're like a spiritual midwife too. Yeah. Because even when a person is alive, it's like a lot of them are still not very conscious. You help these people become conscious, become aware. It's like you literally run a preschool for baby souls, and you cross paths, and you have these souls that are signed up. Divine put them in your course. It says ancient soul has experienced countless lifetimes and holds profound wisdom, typically has a strong connection to the higher consciousness. Yep, you are ancient soul. This is why you are in position to teach and guide so many baby souls, collective. Look at that, healing and dream walker. I just said you do a lot of work in the spirit realm. You guys are like a dual mission. It says someone who carries a dual purpose, working on two interconnected spiritual paths or missions simultaneously. You're not somebody who just have one set mission. You are multi-purposeful, multitasking. You guys have dual missions here. It says you navigate the dream realm, guide through spiritual messages, prophetic visions, and subconscious healing, both on a personal and collective conscious here. Some of you guys, you have dreams where you have help person. You've helped people in the spirit realm. You wake up, you're like, oh, I dream I rescued these kids, or I dreamed that I rescued this person, or I saved these people out of a burning building. That was not just a dream. You left your body to go and be somewhere else to help somebody. In their world, they said somebody just randomly popped up and helped us out the burning car, out the burning building, and we got out, they were gone. You know why? Well, you know why the person was gone? Because you woke the fuck up in your world. You woke up. You do things like that. You be having assignments. Divine have you assigned to help people because he know when certain things are going to happen. So you'll go to sleep. You'll astral travel, astral project to help people. Like people who be in car accidents and they said, oh, there was a woman there, or there was a man there that helped everybody out the car, or he lifted the car up, and when the police and the fire department got there, the man was just gone. He was gone as quick as he came. That was you. But in your world, or wherever you were at that time, you were sleeping. You maybe took a nap to go do this. You are a powerful person, collective. All right, this shit gets real deep. It gets real deep. People be saying, oh, that was a guardian angel. You're the guardian angel. You're the angel. Astral projection is real. And there are some people who can astral travel and astral project and go and help, go do things to help people in the physical, rescue people, go warn people of things to save their life, collective. You could even astral travel and go pray over people and help and heal them and then come back to your body. All right, I'm going to pull from our Star Child Oracle deck, you guys. And then, can't make it up, psychic dreams. You do a lot while you're sleeping. Becoming more aware of your dreams can allow you to make better choices and avoid tragedy and embrace the positive changes that may be about to happen. Okay, so you guys do a lot of your work while you're resting. That's why you're always tired. It's like you require a lot of sleep than most people. You're not lazy. You're just busy. You have to rest. You have to get a lot of rest because you have a long checklist of things to do to help other people. A long list of assignments I'm getting. Some of you guys are so tapped in, you remember it. Some people you don't. But if you ever had a dream where you was helping somebody, you left your body to go and complete that mission and you came back, all right? You're someone who has been gifted immortality. So you must be like half human, have God type energy, goddess energy. This is why you have immortality. Death don't exist for you guys, collective. You're just be placed on a new timeline. If you get sick and God is ready for you to go on a new timeline, you'll just be placed on a new timeline. Death won't ever happen for you. Your soul just keeps going. It says the spiritual essence of immortality encompasses the eternal survival of the soul, liberation from physical constraints, a deep connection with the divine and infinite wisdom. It highlights moral consideration, symbolizes hope and continuity beyond physical life, and represents a profound, enigmatic concept challenging our understanding of existence. Look at that, indigo child, ancient royal bloodline. I told you, you're like a god or a goddess in human form. Okay, you may be an indigo child, collective. It says, it's your mission to access higher wisdom and knowledge and intelligence. Your assignment is to bring this divine information back down to planet Earth. You're an indigo child. Some of you guys are indigo children. All right. And you come from a ancient royal bloodline. So you're like half human, you're half God, and you're highly exalted spiritually. God truly did make you in his image. Truly, truly did. All right. So you're like a high priestess energy that's highly exalted. It says highly elevated in rank and position. Exaltation is external life, the kind of life God gives. God lives. He lives in his glory. He lives in glory. He is perfect. He possesses all knowledge and all wisdom. All right. Yep. And look at that. Old soul. Can't make it up, collective. Golden frequency. I'm telling you. You are an old, ancient, wise soul, collective. And the golden frequency is like the highest frequency energy that only chosen ones can tap into and possess. It says golden frequency light waves igniting from source, symbolizing high frequency energy that chosen ones tap into. And then it says, old soul, you have been around many lifetimes and have chosen to be reborn, to evolve and carry your learning journey from where you left in previous lifetimes. That's where it is, collective. I'm gonna leave it there. All right. Good luck to you guys. Look at that earth angel. You're an earth angel in human form. It says sensitive, gentle, lighthearted, full of unconditional love for others, even the tiniest creatures, caring to the point of putting others before themselves. Earth angels are highly evolved spiritual beings. So yeah, you're an earth angel. And the universe communicate with you with ancient wisdom. Listen closely, for the ancient ones are guiding you. Their wisdom will illuminate your path, collective. So listen, don't never let nobody make you feel like you're not important. Don't never let nobody downplay your presence, your existence, what you bring to the earth, what you give, the role that you play, collective, because I'm telling you, your absence could cause the ending in the lives of millions of people. There are so many people, and it's like all you have to do is touch that one person, and that light that you plant into that one person, they're going to keep passing it on and passing it on and passing it on, collective. And that light is this golden frequency that everybody don't have this. So you are needed. So don't ever think you're not needed. Don't ever, if you feel like giving up, because sometimes we do, you just remember what I said. Remember what I said. You are more than needed, collective. Your purpose here is divine. And that if you are not present here on this earth, if you keep fighting, there are millions of people who won't ever receive healing. There are millions of people who could literally just die because they will never get to feel a little bit of your light. They won't get to hear your words. They won't get to feel your energy, collective. They will never have you to intercede on their behalf in some type of way. Okay? All right. And maybe you're supposed to be telling other people your story. Maybe it's your story that the next person needs to give them the strength to hold on. 2929 when I said that, all right? I'm going to go. You guys, I will see you in the next video.